YouTube, Dawson Ryder here with a little bit of Gozyuger toy news as well as a design reveal, as we got the reveal for the Robo for the upcoming character, the Ring Hunter. Saw at the end of the most recent episode, he's getting his own Tegasword repaint slash remold, which you kind of get a look at the end of the episode, but now we have pictures of the toy, and it's kind of like a silverish repaint, but with these extra bits, which does kind of make it look like the Magnum from Geats, but you kind of have like an extended finger that's like a gun, and then you have this other bit sticking off for the handle, which looks weird. Like, I kind of like the idea of the look like this, where it kind of makes it look like a gun, but then the handle bit does make it look a bit awkward. But I do admit I kind of like it, and I think they're getting their mileage out of the Tegasword mold. I like the look of it, but I do wish it was a different color, just because we already have the silver Tegasword. We haven't seen them do a Robo version of that, but I imagine you'll be able to do that when the toy comes out, so I think that'll probably show up in the show at some point, unless it's like a toy exclusive thing. But I don't know what color they would go with, I guess because it kind of matches his color. But I think it would have just been nice to have a little bit of variety. But I do like that we're getting this. I'm kind of a fan of kind of the Ranger rival character getting a robot, and I think the robot form looks pretty cool. I bet it'll look even cooler when we see the live action shots. I don't think we've seen any as of this recording. Maybe there will be by the time it's up, because, you know, I have the Tegasword back there, and it's a fine toy. I do quite like it, but the Robo versions leave a lot to be desired in comparison to how cool they look in the show. It does come with, I think it's Aka Ninja and somebody else that he's going to be summoning, and then Tyranno Ranger as well, because he just took him out, spoiler alert, and then Geki Red, my personal favorite. I'm glad it comes with that, because I was wanting to get some of my favorite Sentai in the rings. Even though I'm not so hot on the rings, I do like the designs, and I kind of wanted to get Geki Ranger, but I wasn't too keen on hunting down any more of the sets, so I'm glad it's going to come with this, because I will pick this up, and at the end of the video, I'm going to address my plans for further Gozyuger toy reviews, but it seems to come with those. Gives you another chance to get Tyranno Ranger in case you missed out on the first release from the set over there. Well, it's not a whole thing's not over there, but you know what I mean. If you got the set with the belt, you got the Tyranno Ranger ring. I'll be curious to see what the sounds are going to be like, if they're going to be sort of similar to the main one, or if it's going to maybe have a little bit of a darker sound to it. But yeah, I like the looks of this. I think it's neat. I'm excited for this new character in development, getting things rolling a little bit more in the show. As for the reviews, I do plan on picking this up. I'm definitely going to pick up like all of the sort of Tegasword Robo type things. Like, I'll pick up the silver one for sure, because I want a version of that actually plays a unique sound for the Sentai when you put the Sentai ring in. It's kind of funny because in this week's episode, you have Tyranno Ranger transforming, and he doesn't get any sort of special jingle, because that was back when we didn't have them. Like, modern Sentai, of course, we're used to them all having voices and jingles, but back then it was just like a couple beeps and boops, so I thought that was pretty funny. But anyway, I'm going to pick that up, and I'm going to pick up the silver Tegasword, and whatever ends up being Polar, I think Polar's the rumored 6th Ranger, I'll pick that up. As far as the other armors go, I was kind of planning on getting them after I reviewed the Tyranno one. Like, I like these enough, it makes this guy look better, but I kept missing ordering them on HLJ, which is where I want to get them, because I have a private warehouse of stuff, and I don't want to spend extra money somewhere else when I can just ship it with something, and by now I feel like the reviews are irrelevant, so I'm kind of up in the air where I'm like, if I need it for a future transformation, I should pick them up, but also, again, it seems irrelevant. So what I might do is just eventually get them and then just review them all at once just for fun. But I am going to try to keep up with like the changer releases and stuff like that, and I'm going to be reviewing a couple of the figures. But yeah, I just thought I'd talk about this because it's exciting. I kind of forgot about this Ring Hunter character, to be honest, because I've just kind of been rolling with Gozyuger, and then there was rumors about the 6th Ranger, and I forgot that this was brought up very early on, and I didn't really expect him to get his own thing. I think actually it was in the toy listings now that I'm thinking about it, but I just kind of forgot about it, so it was a little bit of a pleasant surprise. I certainly like the design of it more than Red's individual weapon, which actually I probably will pick that up and try to review it just to sort of stay a little more consistent. And I do like the look of the main kind of sword thing, but I just don't care for the big head thing that's going on there. But anyways, guys, what do you think of this new robot? Let me know in the comments as always. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell to get notifications for all my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.